I know you're all looking forward to this. Can everybody hear me? So I'd like to say a few words about the groom, Mark. I'm going to keep this speech short because I know you're all as eager as I am to see how Mark incorporates his classic clubbing moves into the first dance. It's going to be entertaining. First off, let me just say what a moving ceremony it was earlier. And it was so nice to have it in the village where we grew up. It was so beautiful, and Kirsty, you looked absolutely stunning. Mark, you also scrubbed up pretty well yourself. Can you just stand up just for a second? I'm glad we've had a lot of photos, and take a good look because it's so nice to see the last time that Mark will be wearing the trousers. You can see that. Seriously, I'm really honoured to be Mark's best man. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to stand up in front of so many people and shake. For those who don't know Mark, don't know that Mark and I were born within a week of each other, and we've been friends throughout our lives. During which time I've seen a lot of bad hairstyles. There was the lonely fringe, there was his He-Man look, and of course the mullet. Fortunately, Kirsty's got him in shape now, but it's good to know that his friends have taken the mantle and look around. There's still a few bad haircuts out there. Ashley? Anyway, Mark and I spent our formative years making dens in the woods, looking in amazement at the brass section of the Littlewoods catalogue, and making endless prank phone calls to the phone box outside Mark's house. Apologies to anybody from Lifton. And the pranks continued into our teenage years, when me, Mark, Brooks, Rob and Pete started making skateboarding videos. Again, apologies to anyone here from Lifton. Then Mark took it upon himself to learn the guitar, and following his lead, our skate crew eventually turned into a band. Unfortunately, our band could not play at this wedding. I think we were just a little bit out of Mr. Pike's price range. Either that or Brooks's bonus song wouldn't have quite set the When it comes to Mark, though, he has always planned on providing for his family, which is clearly why he chose to study surf science at university. It was bound to pay off. Well, maybe not financially, but surfing is a hobby that Mark and Kirsty now share. And I'm sure everyone has been out on these North Coast beaches in the evening, and you'll know what sort of sunsets we get. Mark and Kirsty have been together for 5 years already, and I'm sure they have seen many sunsets together. So this is how I see marriage. It's when you realise that things look good, but they look better when you're also seeing them through each other's eyes. And I'm sure there will be many more sunsets for Mark and Kirsty, starting on their honeymoon in America and New Zealand. Nice. Okay, I'm getting towards the end of the speech, so just bear with me. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, anyone here, but Mark is a really great guy. You can trust me on that one. When he's your friend, he's not just your friend, he's a friend of the family. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that one Boxing Day, being a friend of the family had to involve him and my brother doing karaoke in front of my grandparents and my auntie and uncle, singing I'm Too Sexy, both of them dressed in silver male thongs. I probably shouldn't have told that story, but it's going to be hard for you to erase it from your minds. It's taken years of therapy for me. But seriously, Mark is an amazing friend to have. He is kind, relaxed, loyal, funny, and thoughtful. For example, I told Mark I was very nervous about giving this speech. He said, "Don't worry about it, Chris, you'll be great. But in case you are nervous, this is some medicine that my doctor gave me, and it really worked. I'm calm, and there's been no side effects." I owe that joke to Mark. Anyway, Mark has one of the biggest smiles. And although I've seen him smile a lot, possibly never so much as over the last few days getting ready for this wedding. So thank you, Kirsty, for making Mark happy and for helping him develop into the man he is. You've really brought out the best in him. Mark, your mum would be so proud today, I'm sure of that. And thank you everybody for helping make this day such a special day. A big thank you to Kirsty's parents. A big thank you to the bridesmaids. A big thank you to Paul, especially for keeping us all entertained on the stag do. Thanks to all the stags for keeping Paul under control on the stag do. And thanks for all the ushers for remaining sober up until this point. If you could now all raise your glasses and join me in a toast to the married couple, to the bride and groom, Mark and Kirsty.
Mark and Kirsty.
Mr. and Mrs. Knight.
Mr. and Mrs. Knight.
Thanks.